Natosha Keefer.
I'm Shellie Jennings.
And we're Whimsical Women.
Whimsical Women.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, so we'll get started. What's really cool about this is a blank page at this moment. And as Shelley's going to be going through some of her things to kind of help out, especially with what's going on in the world today, we really wanted to help with aligning yourselves kind of back to your purpose, enjoying yourselves, feeling healthy, feeling vibrant, and really enjoying life right now without feeling angst about everything that's going on. I know that we've been kind of worried about a lot of depression, anxiety, but you know what? We're going to help this today. So this is my blank canvas. I got a lot of goobly gob on here. It's kind of like the process that I start when doing personal healing paintings. But this is actually going to be about us today, the world, and being able to put a lot of great healing juju, a lot of goodness into the painting. So as I'll be unfolding, Shelly will be doing some. Feel free to have questions. If you have questions, you want to know some things, or just kind of being like really good in a part of the whole experience, feel free, okay? So this is very interactive. The more you interact, the more you're going to get.
Yeah,
so,
the more you're going to get. Woo-woo!
All right, so the first thing I want everybody to do is raise the roof. Raise the roof. So right now we're kind of getting our energy moving. We're kind of shaking. I might be doing a little dance while I'm painting, you know. Let's get her done. Okay.
Woohoo! Start the breathing process.
All right, so first thing I want to do is everybody that's on here and ones that will be able to continue watching this as the feed goes, is I want to start with everybody closing their eyes, and we're going to go into a deep breathing, kind of like meditation, and we're really going to connect with one another and the good positive vibes that's going on right now. So first thing I'm going to have you do is close your eyes. Okay, here we go. Ready? And deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One last time. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Awesome. Here we go.
Awesome. I know a lot of you are out there. You're feeling very like you can't move around, but that's okay. We're supposed to not move around. We're supposed to take it in. We're supposed to relax. We're supposed to go from what we'll call baby light workers to mega light workers. That's what our challenge is, and the challenge for you is to sit at home, channel this energy. You're in an intensive class right now. For the next 30 days, you're going to be channeling energy. You're going to be channeling it so much that you are opening DNA channels you didn't even know you had. And it's going from baby light worker to mega light worker. The next 20 years are all about mega light workers, and everybody watching here today is a mega light worker in progress. And we have to get aligned to that. We have to get aligned to that because every person has purpose. Every person has value. You have purpose. Even if it's the smallest purpose, it's purpose. What is your purpose now? To go to work every day?
No.
Keep on a schedule every day?
No.
No. Your purpose is to divinely help people, inspire the world to be white light workers and live happily ever after. The fairy tale.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! And that's what we're here to do. That's what the light workers of today are channeled to do. We're supposed to find our happiness.
And bring
Don't
hope.
stick to a schedule because that is just bringing you down. Don't even try. Just channel this light worker stuff. You're in an intensive class and you're going to make it. You're going to make it. Nothing is impossible here. It's just throwing out the old garbage and getting a whole lot of new wonderful things going for you. We want you to charge you up. If you need to eat ice cream, please do. Ice cream is awesome. Yes. Chocolate ice cream. I think it's the best, but you know, everybody has their flavor.
That one's for you, Gigi.
You know, and that is what you have to channel. What's your flavor? What's your flavor? We're going to get you back on purpose. You just have to really think, what is making you happy? Why am I in this routine? Let's get rid of it. It doesn't matter if, and I want you to know that people are going to follow you. You can't stop it. You have to accept it. People are going to love you. You can't stop it. They already are. People are already looking up to you. You've got to do it. There's some people out there who know what that message means for them, and that is for them, and we lovingly want you to get there. Because all the energy that we're creating right here in this space, that Tasha and I are generating, and we're tying it tied directly to you and your heart. We're bringing it in for you. We're bringing it to you. We're opening your all your synapses. We're opening your karmic blueprint right now. We're cleaning you out. We're getting rid of all that gobbledygook. We're raising your vibration, and we're making you feel like, yeah, I can do this.
I got this.
Yeah, we're going. There's no more learning. Learning is immediate now. Downloads are immediate. We don't have to go to people to learn because learning is so much different than a book and a teacher and a system. They don't work. It's not out there. That you are now in super mega light worker training, and it's all about sitting still, downloading, and enjoying life and being happy. Really creating an illusion. Happiness is not an illusion. It isn't. It's attainable. Perfection is an illusion because nothing is perfect. Everybody is perfect because you have imperfections. And don't forget that. You are perfect because you have imperfections. Perfect is an illusion, and we can't be perfect anymore. We just have to be light workers.
Just have to be us.
And we're going to be us. We're going to be us. Tasha's got some paint going on there. This is for healing of the world. And you can already start to see the growth in the green here. You know, the green's got growth. This orange is inspiration, and just like that drive that's just kind of getting you under your skin, and you're like, you know it, and you got it going on, and you can't let it go because it's getting under your skin. And then you've got the yellow. It's driving it out there. It's giving it to the world, and the blue is soothing us out. You know, we know that the world is in conflict right now, but it needs it. And you need it, and we love you for it. Now, any of these migraine headaches, we just let them go. That's just really pulling on us to open us up. That's karmically opening up our blueprint, shutting down old karmic paths that we won't need for the future. You don't need to repeat. Let's stop repeating our father's plan, our mother's plan, our grandparents' plan. It doesn't work anymore. We've already learned a lesson. You're a new person. You follow your own plan. You know, nobody wants to follow anybody else's plan. This challenge right now in the next 30 days is, what is your real plan?
What do you really want to do?
What do you really, really want to do? You want to climb Mount Everest? Is that giving back to the world? What you really want to do is, what is your purpose? And how does that purpose relate to the world? It could be a small piece of the world, but it doesn't mean you're obligated to anybody. It doesn't mean you are tied to anybody. It means you're free. You're free to do what you want, and you're free to help people be free themselves. Nothing is about obligation. I know some of you are feeling very obligated to certain things right now, and we need to turn that around. So we need to turn things around that we say, oh, I just don't like this. I don't like the way things are happening. I don't like this virus. I should say, I love you, virus, for changing my life. I love you that you gave me a vacation. I love you, virus, for letting me be able to go outside in this beautiful weather and sit on my patio and drink my coffee.
Or beer.
Love it to death. Love is what's going to change it. Sitting around worrying about it and brewing about it and saying, oh my God, about it. No. Find a way to love it. I love it because you're changing my life. I love it because you slowed me down. I love it because you showed me my job is a piece of crap and I don't need to go there anymore. So I love it because I get to be with my children more. I love it because my children are driving me crazy and I know where they need help. I can help them more. You know, whatever it is, you are channeling in because you're becoming a mega light worker. No more baby light workers. We're mega light workers. And we're channeling that energy for the world, for your family, and for you. You are important. You are the most important thing there is. You're the most beautiful flower in the garden. You should be cherished at all times and honored and respected, because there is nothing like that in the world. Tasha, what you got going on over there? Anything you want to tell us?
Definitely. So a couple of things as I'm going through, and this is actually really good because sometimes when I get into the zone, I get quiet. But what's actually been really good with all of this, it's really helped open up different things, different images, different downloads, different intuition that comes through. What I love most about this that is really good is there's a lot of blue and healing. So if you kind of take this in different sections, what's been really nice is that there's about 3 different sections that's going on right now. So there's one that's right here that's blue and that's open. This is allowing yourself to really sit with your emotions. Right now, a lot of us kind of feel anxiety, a lot of unwantedness, things that have been kind of like deep-seated that we're like, okay, we got to get this out. We're done with this. So here, it's allowing us to kind of come together and letting it go. It's giving yourself permission to let it go, to be one with yourself. When you are one with yourself, you're actually more in line with the people that are around you that you want to be around. And it's enjoyable because then there's no veil, there's no mask. You can't fake it till you make it. This is like, I would rather live my life authentic. And if you want to dance and you want to jump up and joy, you know, it doesn't matter. It's like we like to be our character, so why not show our character? And it's hope. You realize that you've got this hope. Oh my God, I got a lot of goosebumps right now. There's a lot coming through at this moment, so I'm trying to speak slowly with everything that's coming in because I'm even getting really excited. So going back to the painting and tying both together, okay? With this first section, this is where a lot of people are. This is the unknown part in that kind of deep abyss. So if you think of like the ocean, the deep water, there's been a lot of waves that's been crashing down, a lot of things that we feel like, oh my gosh, okay. As Shellie was saying earlier, and also what I'm receiving
Hi, Natalie
from Spirit
Duncan. We see your posting.
is, with this, we're like, all of a sudden, we lost our job. Okay, well, our job became us. Well, what happened
Yay,
when
Natalie,
we were a part
out.
of our job? Because we're showing the passion with us. So with this, it's like everything just came to a halt. And that's where a lot of people don't feel comfortable because they've been on this road and on this path thinking that this was where they needed to be. Don't get me wrong. You were right where you needed to be. But now you have an open sea to be able to see a lot clearer if you allow the wool to kind of allow it to come away from your eyes. And this is where you're no longer blindsided. That you now get to really go inward to allow your beauty to come outward. Yeah? Okay, so I want to make sure that we're all together. So with this alignment that we're doing simultaneously, this is really, really important on this side, is there's a lot of pink, a lot of passion, but if you notice that there's this light pink that's on this side, this is time to come together, is bring in your passion, your love, and as they say in the yogi, your vigor, okay? Miss Marty Lee out there, thank you for the vigor. Okay, so with this, when you bring this together, you see that there is there's a lot of green, especially in the springtime right now. Instead of feeling like you're planting your plants or planting the seeds in your garden or around your house, why not take the step back and actually allow yourself to plant your seeds that you're ready to see being fulfilled? And kind of brings a tear to my eye because there's a lot of, and I don't want to say wishful thinking, but there's like a big, huge laundry list that a lot of y'all, and sometimes, including me, I'm going to put myself out there too, we're human. We make mistakes. We think that we're fulfilling the seeds that we needed when we realize, okay, this part's done. Why not allow ourselves to advance and grow to the greater depth of what's within? So here it's kind of like, okay, we've done this, and it kind of worked. But now we're ready to really step forward, put that foot forward, and make that change. As Michael Jackson has that great song, Make That Change, okay? So what I love about this is here, especially on this side, There's been some toothache with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's too many toothaches going on out there. Let's get rid of that. You got a lot more wisdom in you. Let the teeth thing go. Let the teeth thing go.
It's okay. I know.
Your teeth will clear up.
It works.
You're going to be all right.
Product of it. So, as right here, this part is where we're kind of in the middle to allow ourselves to either stay here or make the jump, okay? I personally would rather be a part of let's make that jump, okay? What this does is it really brings in, again, what we were talking about, that hope, but this is the confidence. This is you creating what you need to create. Not for just family, but for yourself. This is important to get back to you, because when you are you, you're able to bring the community together because now you have the same energy going like this. You're not over waving or under waving. You don't feel like you're over toppling. You're able to just be, and that's what's really cool about right now is you can just be and give yourself permission to be with the people that you're with. Not trying to change or force things right now, but to just be and to be center. Okay, so as we move over here, and this is kind of where the anger, because with this comes with anger and guilt. Now, as we change, we feel like we need to kind of step back and sabotage ourselves. And, you know,
no
sabotaging. So what this happens is, when we get to this place of guilt or grief or, oh no, we shouldn't, oh yes,
guilt
we should.
Guilt is wasted energy. No guilt, wasted energy.
By all this time and change, you now are at a place to where you can give your permission to yourself to say, I let go.
Tone it down.
I'll let go. Am I talking to them?
No. My card shuffling is too loud.
Okay. I'm like, hold on. Tone it down. Just gotta tone it down. So, right here, kind of think of like Mount Everest is like she was talking about. Here, when we go through on this, there's shoes to step forward. So we like those clunky shoes, you know, especially in the 70s. We got to enjoy. We got to make those steps. Here, now start moving on to this side over here. But this is all clarity. This is where you're able to really start seeing and making your pathways. This is where kind of like the merchant can be able to set free the merchandise and allow yourself to really merchandise the merchandise that you've been wanting to merchandise. I feel that there's a couple of people.
Hi, Lauren.
And I feel like this is Lucy. I know there's going to be some shout outs.
Hi, Katie.
This is a good time, especially with merchandising. If you're a merchandiser out there and you have small boutiques and large boutiques, this is a time to where you can really set aside, like, what is the looks that you're wanting to do. When you reassess you and think of you as the personal shopper, put yourself in the client's foot, going, okay, you know, I know my body feels this way, this is what I want to feel, this is what I like to project myself out there. So now put together those type of merchandise, those clothing to represent this person. Then post about it. So today, if you feel blue, hey, great, let's get communication, let's feel like we're at the ocean, let's put those blue kind of like hues together and pop it with some orange, because now you're feeling bold. The great thing about this part is that you now have the opportunity to really move and kind of discern different things of how you were learned or taught how things need to be. It's been great to have those tools in the tool belt, but utilize what's best for you. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot of stuff there.
Let's breathe.
Breathe. Breathe. Life is not over. This is not tragic. This is just releasing stumbling blocks. Everybody has a stumbling block. Nothing is tragic. It's just speed bumps. Mm-hmm. Okay? Smooth sailing is on the way for everybody. Zola. We have to open up all those new doors. And right now I'm clearing out some of your guys' karmic blueprints so we can get into and open these new doors that have lots more prosperity, lots more white light energy, lots more ancient God energy. I'm not talking about God, you know, as in the Bible God. I'm talking about ancient gods. Zeus, Jupiter, you know, these kind of God energies. Any kind of energy that comes from ancient things. Mm-hmm. I think at one point in the history, and I don't know this for sure because I haven't studied it, that when the ancient gods left, they only left pieces of their energy, and that it's time for them to return it to the earth. So we're looking for this new God energy, which is this new white light energy, which makes us mega light workers, because now we're on the right path. We've got the ancient stuff downloading into us, and you guys are going to be channeling these ancient God energies, okay? Ancient God energies will change your life. They'll shift you, and they go. People think it's like all lightning and no, this is easy.
Very, very frightening.
This is very, very easy, very, very calm. It's like so smooth, like butter. You're gonna smooth, just gonna smooth on into it, because you guys have been doing the work to open your channels to get there.
Allowing yourself.
You've been allowing yourself
Finally.
to get there, and you've been accepting it. Just accept it. Say, look, this is my path. People are it's not going to change. I'm just going to accept it. I'm going to go there. The reason we're hesitant is because we know the power of what we are. And we know the power of what we are can hurt as well as heal. So we're conscious of human beings, and we want to always heal. If you always have that, you will never be a bad light worker. You will always be a wondrous light worker and conscious and always healing people and never slipping over to a dark side to hurt people. It's never what we want to do anyway. But we love all of you, and we want you to all feel the love that you have for yourself that's deep down inside, that's bigger than anything that you've ever experienced in your whole existence up to this point. So some of the cards are telling me that there's lots of new things going on. They're also telling me that you have to have a little bit of courage, but mostly this is what you've been wishing for. It's just in a different package than what you ever experienced or dreamed it would be.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You know, it's a beautiful package, just bigger than what we thought it could be, and it's something you just have to accept and go for it. Somebody out there just got new glasses. I'm not sure. All of a sudden, my glasses are falling off my face, and they got new glasses or they really need these new glasses. They're like reading glasses, and they just keep falling off your face. You really need to get those. You really just need to throw those away and get some new ones, because you're going to start seeing different as we start to clear out the energy. Your eyes might actually get better than that, and you won't need those glasses anymore. But some of these glasses just keep going clink, clink. Throw them off. You don't really need to see me. I look the same every day, but just get rid of the glasses or get them fixed, because I do think you're going to find that those glasses are going to be, your eyes are going to go in reverse because of the healing we're doing today. This video is containing a lot of massive healing for each and every person that's watching it, and the world and the universe, and our community. It's healing the metaphysical community, because we've had a little bit of rift and ripples throughout the metaphysical community, and we're trying to heal that too, because the more we become mega light workers, the more we become one light worker. We work on all the same level, and we heal faster, bigger, deeper, farther, to the outreaches of the universe, the moon and back, all of that thing. So everything is going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Ooh, Tasha's got a lot of little things going on in this painting. I see boats. I see rivers. I see bridges.
There's a new storm that's going to be coming.
There is a new storm coming, but this is not a physical storm, is it, Tasha? No, she thinks it's more of a metaphysical storm. I think this is the healing of the light of the metaphysical community. There's a storm brewing that's going to put people on different sides of things, but in the end, we're all going to be one. And it's because we're shifting from baby light workers to mega light workers, and the shift is going to happen fast. And those of you who are on the mega side are just going to outshine the other side of the light workers, and it's going to be like brighter than the sun kind of shining. Every new mega light worker is going to be so bright that you have to kind of wear sunglasses to see them, because they're so bright and shiny. They outshine like the sun. They're very hot, bright, and beautiful. So if you have any questions, you can type in there. We'll try and answer them. And we are, yes, I'm talking about ascension, Lee. I am. There's a lot of ascension going on. Ascension in your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. All those levels of you are ascending to something totally beyond our expectation. Yes, the wind is actually blowing out a lot of the old energies that we didn't need anymore. It's picking them up and putting them down and taking them away, and thank goodness we didn't need a tornado type of wind to move it away, because it wasn't deeply rooted. Now all of this wind is just picking things up and moving it around, as opposed to a tornado, which really has to dig deep. We've had a lot of those, and we as light workers don't need that. We just need to blow out the old things, blow out the cobwebs, and get rid of it. So, hi Nancy. So, anything else? Anything else, Tasha? That looks like a carousel horse. Everybody, we've all been on this beautiful carousel with all our beautiful carousel horses. We're riding around. We think we got it. But now we've got to get off that beautiful carousel and take that horse, just like in that one movie. What's that one movie where they get off the carousel? Mary Poppins. Yeah, she gets off the carousel and they just kind of ride. That's what we need to be now. We need to take our carousel horse, get off the rotisserie thing, and let's go. Let's go. So, yes, Mother Nature has to reset herself every once in a while. So do we. We have to reset ourselves every once in a while. Sometimes we take on too much crap and we have to reset. Same with anything else. It's just a reset. Thank goodness it's not a major reset, taking us down with earthquakes and anything major, but it is a reset. It is a reset. So, it's going to get back to stable really fast. Yes, Lucy Lynn, you have noises outside. Those are your big nature spirits coming for you.
Don't be scared.
They're coming to change your life, and don't be scared. They're coming for you, Lucy. They're coming for you, Lucy.
Awesome. Okay, let me know when you guys are
Yes, no more anxiety and fear. No more anxiety and fear. Yes, Natalie, accept that better vision. You can see things better than anybody else. You can. Let's allow us to see the other side. Lucy, are you really trying to grow a man? Oh, that's a growling man. I'm sorry, Lucy. I need to put my glasses on so I can see what you're saying. Lucy's out there trying to grow a man. Well, Lucy, let's not worry about that. You just know that the real man is already there for you. It's already taking care of you. And he's a white light worker of megatons. Megaton light worker. We're proud of you, Lucy Lynn. We are.
Awesome.
Anything else you want to say, Miss Tasha? Ooh, Tasha's got a lot of great things going on here.
There's a lot more. Okay, so
lots of feathers. I see some new tracks being put down. I see musical instruments being in there.
So I know this is kind of going on. First thing, before I can do more, I wanted to share some. Let's see here. Okay, here we go, right here. So this part, we've talked about this first part. We'll come back to this one. But right here, this is kind of a lot where we are right now. And what's really cool is that you have the opportunity, and I don't want to say sink ship, but this is about your treasure. What do you treasure? What is important if you were to create a treasure box? What would be in your treasure box? And something that is coming to me, someone like fire. So if you were to have a fire, God forbid that this doesn't happen, but I was saying that if you were to have a fire in your house, what would be the first thing that you would grab and go? Would you grab anything? This is about the treasure. It's not about the materialistic items. The treasure, the first thing that I would say would be me. I'm my treasure. That way when I see that I'm shining, I'm happy, I feel blissful, that fulfills, again, so much more enjoyment out of life, because now you're enjoying all the subtleties of life. You now allow yourself, again, instead of feeling like I got to get there in 60 seconds, or I've got to hurry and get to this place, or with this person, I have to go here. But what happens is you take your step back and then look at your treasure, so that way you can enjoy being in the moment and in the now. And that's what's all about these paintings, the painting that's going on behind, the paintings that have been created for you. I look forward to doing more paintings with you, is that it's about stepping and staying right here. You know, back in the old days, back in, we'll say 17s, here's a little history, okay? This is really important because this is a ship, okay? If you can see the ship, if you can't see the ship, that's okay. But right here, that's where I need a laser pointer. Woo, right there. So, at this point, the ship is actually blue and purple. So it's light blue and it's light purple. It's not your normal brown or black or wooden, okay? But this is about you speaking your truth and your spiritual. So this is about you noticing your journey, you inside your boat as you are the treasure, going and embarking on where you would like to go. And if you notice, it's not up here. It's right here going towards this way of what we talked about earlier, okay? As here, there are little people that are on here. They're having fun. They're dancing. They look like they're in their the old-fashioned gowns. So this is kind of where it's time to enjoy. It's not necessarily like party, kick your heels up and couple back, but this is about you being happy, partying with yourself, celebrating yourself. Then, as here you see the sails, what's really nice is that you're actually at a standstill right here. There's a little bit of wind, not a lot of wind, so that way you can just really enjoy of what's happening within yourself. It's not really rocking the boat. There's not a lot of crashing waves. So right now, this is time to just kind of feel like you're in a catamaran, just kind of laying back, enjoying what's going on. And what's really cool is that as you're enjoying this ship, you have a driver that's driving using the helm at ease, is that now you're kind of like coasting and just going along with it. You now get to be in your happy spot, especially with your partner's marriage, and also when you are looking towards a partnership. When you're in this space right here, this makes more sense to be able to have that come in. Then you're not trying to over question, is this it, or is this it, or is this it? What do I need to do to change myself? No, this is not about that. This is about you accepting you going towards this aspect. And you'll notice that there is a guitar that's here and you're playing music, you're enjoying, you're singing. And what's cool is that, yeah, you got Pikachu.
Pikachu!
Pikachu! Okay. Now, speaking of going on here, especially for your gamers, there's some anime people up here. I love it. So here, what's really interesting about this space right here, if you guys can focus in on here. No, okay. So right here, this is important. This is a big butterfly that's happening here. There's also dragons that are right here. There's also a sphinx. There's also a rabbit. Dragons that are here, and this is really important. Also, there's a gentleman sitting on a couch like, hey, what's going on? I get to flip. It's interesting.
Gamer.
It's a gamer. So here, this is about allowing yourself to really explore when you're meditating or you're just being. Allow your creative mind to get out there. Try not to stay into the ego. And also allow yourself to not be so bored. Bored. Okay,
Bored.
so bored. Not game bored, but bored. So here, what's really cool, this is about communicating. This is about creating. This is about putting them both together and allow your wings to shine. Allow yourself to fly, okay? The other parts that's right here, on this part, this is about communication. There's a couple of people that are in here that have been ready to really try some new musicality, play some new instruments. What's really awesome about this time period is really going along with the music of you, of your soul, of your energy, of your journey. So if today it's kind of a little like, hey, how's it going? This is kind of like how we're going to walk today. And if we feel like, I'm going to be like Igor, then that's kind of how our day goes. So this is here by, again, having the opportunity to really go within. It's about going within. Okay. Now, going on to this side. Dun, 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 dun. So super cool. So many options and opportunities. This is where you really kind of get to ride your wave. You know, cowabunga. Pizza dude. You know, I feel like there's a lot of Ninja Turtles going on right now. There's a lady that's ready to fly, and she gets to coast to the sky, allowing the journey to flow wherever she's wanting to go or he's wanting to go. This right here is where you now have the clear slate and clarity by what really makes you happy. This is where you have the opportunity to travel. I know that right now there's several that you guys have had opportunities to travel. Some of your vacations have been put to hold. Some of the marriages are being put to hold due to not able to go to your destinating wedding. I understand that will put you into a spot to where you're like, okay, is this a sign like we're not supposed to be? Is this a sign that, oh my gosh, what do I need to do to change this? Or is it something that I've created, or it's a scare or fear? It's more like sometimes things are out of our hand. Sometimes things are postponed only to be postponed to actually have a better vacation, a better trip, a better anniversary experience than what was going to happen then. Now you have an opportunity to be able to explore the television, to see the different virtual sites that now you're giving yourself an opportunity to check, this is the site now I want to go, or this is what I want to see, or I want to experience this. Oh wow, this hotel, I didn't even know this existed over here, and we were going to be 30 to an hour away. I'd rather be over here. So this gives you and your partner an opportunity to have this new camaraderie, to really enhance the vacation that you want, and now you get to start it now. You get to have those date nights right now in your home over virtual. It's like if you want to go to Tahiti, first thing to do, put some Tahitian music on. Feel like these bright colors are here. Decorate your apartment or your house with pineapples like you're there, even if it's just one. I mean, don't go hog wild, but this is where you can really be creative and manifest seeing yourself there. Instead of creating a visual board, you're now creating the visual space. Yeah. So, any questions so far? Hey guys, I know we're coming close.
Katie said that the phoenix and the butterflies have been really important to her this year.
Awesome. Okay, so butterflies is all about change, especially... so is the phoenix. The phoenix rises from the fire, rises from the ashes. We've heard that. But what is so amazing about a phoenix is that it gives you the time to burn away the old ashes that are no longer needed and just go... And then you get to rise above the fears and the angst that used to be around this one certain bubble that you used to have. You know, if you were afraid to become that physical therapist that you've always wanted to become, now you have the opportunity to go inward and say, okay, what was my first fear about being a physical therapist? Is it that I not have enough clients? Am I not going to be fulfilled? Am I going to get too booked? Oh my gosh, it's okay to get too booked, because then you can dial it down and still have the lifestyle that you're wanting to live, and then you now get to reap the rewards and benefits, and you realize that now everything that you're doing is actually planting seeds, and it's being plentiful. It's now giving you the abundance and the prosperity, and no longer having the hooks and chains from where you were, and you're getting rid of the anchor that used to keep you there, and now you're here. Does that make sense, Miss Kelly? Katie, sorry, Katie.
This one?
Yeah. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Patricia. What's happening? I love it. Yay! We finally get to see each other even though it's over virtual. I love it. Yay! Have your paint started flying off the wall? I want to know if your painting started flying off the wall. I feel shoom. And yes, that sometimes happens with paintings. It lets you know it's time to change and reverse the painting so that way you can see some different ones. So, On this note, I know there's a lot, but here, what's really cool is that this is about kind of centering, and I know that there's the 3 pyramids. I feel like Sapphire Moonbeam. I'm feeling Sapphire Moonbeam. So I know that she's done a lot of traveling, and with this, Miss Sapphire.
Natalie.
Miss
Natalie said an eagle popped into her peripheral vision.
Awesome.
Yes, eagles are awesome. They take you to higher heights. They promote you way above others and help you see the bigger picture. So yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the boat caught your attention. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nancy, you're sailing away.
Yeah.
You're getting all your groove on that smooth sailing. You're heading for smooth sailing, and you're in a great boat that's going to take you really great destinations.
Awesome.
Boats are slower than airplanes, but they are much nicer to get you to different places. They're slow, they're easygoing, and it's nice to be in a boat.
Woo woo. Zola.
You can get there fast by an airplane, or you can enjoy the journey and take a boat.
So, another good thing as kind of being downloaded, coffee really helps ground me because I'm like, whoa! I'm really amped up right now if you can't tell. No news here. No, this will also change the way of traveling. Before, when you used to have those kind of annoying car rides when we're going with family vacations, you're like, hand out the window, earbuds in. What this is going to really change is going to help with rerouting with oneself, being patient with each other that used to be very annoyed or annoying. Then... Go ahead.
But love is what's beginning right here. True, deep, rooted, beyond anything you could ever fathom. Love. It's being rooted deep in your soul and deep in your feet, deep in your karmic blueprint. It's being drawn out, and everything is about love. So love every situation. I love the fact that this situation put me at home so I could have a vacation. Even if it's a negative thing, love it. Love it to a way, put it in a phrase that makes you love it. So...
Some of the things, even though this is about you guys, we're human. This has also impacted us as business partners, as friendship. It's really bonded a bigger bond than what you could have ever imagined or thought of before. And what's really cool about this is that, I'm going to get a tear. What's really awesome about this is that when you're really centered and you get to enjoy the time being with yourself, it's like you love having that alone time in this, and you really get to grow. Your spirituality really enhances your intuition, your gifts. You realize that, yes, many of us have a lot of similar gifts. Many of us have different gifts. Those are the ones that at this moment you have the opportunity to really gain the base foundations and bring them up, so that way the things that you're really comfortable and confident with, let's get the ones that we're actually a little vulnerable and we're insecure about, bring them up, so that way now you're here, because then when you're like this, you're balanced. Then you get to really speak your truth. You get to enjoy. Now, what I mean by speak your truth, there's a way to talk with people. There's a way to talk with your coworkers, your loved ones, your family, and also, yes, yourself. Don't be afraid to look in the mirror and talk with yourself. Not at yourself. Yeah, we talk at people, and we have to remember we have to talk with people. It's more powerful to talk with people. There's more power in spiritual crown chakra stuff when you're talking with people. But sometimes we think we know a lot, and so we talk at people. We gotta share. Everybody has to share, and everybody has to listen, and everybody just impact it with so much love that we raise everything up. You'll raise your own vibrations up, raise your own vulnerabilities up, so that they're no longer a vulnerable spot, but they're a power spot. And they're really cranking out that spiritual energy. And this will also really help your children. Right now, I'm getting children, especially your babies. Also, especially with the intuitives that have babies. Right now, your babies are actually helping you. And I feel, yes, hi, Lauren. Your baby, she's helping you find out more of the great openness and opportunity that you have with your intuition, what you're able to do to help you and your environment and your clients is being able to love and laugh and really feel excited and eccentric and mystical and magical. And sometimes it's just the simple things by the simple hand movement. Oh my gosh, it's like the energy going, pa-choom! You know, so flow with that. You guys are amazing. You guys are beautiful. Couple other things, especially with the children. There's a lot of play. There's a lot of fishing going around. I feel like there's been a new fishing trip that's going to be happening and fishing in your ponds. So, especially with fishing, this is where you really have time to enjoy the beautiness. Sometimes fishing is not literally about catching the greatest, the biggest fish. It's actually just enjoying the environment that's going on around you and just sitting with pure enjoyment and pleasure. Awareness. Being aware. Okay, Miss Shellie.
That's okay. No. You got to be aware. Being aware of who you are, being aware of what your passion's driving you to, and being aware when you have to get off the station. Don't just stay on the train. If it stops at a station and you want to get off, get off the station. You know, you can be driven somewhere else, catch another bus. You don't have to stay on the road you're on. If nobody's stuck in a 40-year career and retirement with the pen and all that.
Retirement.
Just stop. Just stop and get off. You'll be more powerful doing what you want, and because you're aware of who you are and you're aware of your true being. And it's not staying on the train because you're obligated to it.
Right.
Because that's what society says. That's what your karmic blueprint has said. That's what your ancestors said. You don't have to. There's no rules nowadays for light workers. We do what we want. Money comes to us, and we are able to process because we are aware of ourselves, which makes us aware of others, which makes us aware of the bigger picture. You're aware, and that will drive you. That will drive you to where you need to go. So always try and be aware as opposed to following the rules. I don't like to say that, but don't necessarily follow the rules. You can be a rule breaker, because otherwise you'll just get disrupted. If you continue to follow the rules society has set for you, you will get out of alignment every time. When you follow your awareness, you will be in alignment at every point. No matter what other people are telling you, you follow your own rules, your own drive. You'll always be in alignment.
And a couple of other things, especially when getting towards retirement right now, so that way you don't feel, okay, now I'm retired, what to do? This is actually setting you up, getting you prepared, so that way you feel even better and more confident knowing, okay, what direction to go to now. Because now you have all of this open time and open space. With all this hard work that you've done, give yourself a big hug. Seriously. You've done a lot, you've done so much, and now you get to reap the rewards of the benefit. And don't feel guilty for giving yourselves those pleasures, those vacations, those trips, setting new heights, new things that you want to accomplish with yourself. If you're wanting, and you've always been wanting to speak French, someone's wanting to speak French more. Right now you have the opportunity to go through that process, and you have that. And now once you get to travel and go there, you'll be able to feel comfortable and confident and feel like you are a part of the actual environment that you're in, instead of feeling like you're an outsider coming in. And that's what's going to be really awesome, especially with all the world changing right now. There's going to be this more camaraderie that's going to be happening, and less like, if you allow yourself to stay in the camaraderie.
Yes, Tia, you are the crowd. Don't follow the other crowd. You are your own crowd. You and your spiritual guidance are your own crowd. So follow your own crowd. So
awesome.
There's always truth when you follow yourself. When you follow your spirit, you will find your truth. And we've been on about 50 minutes, I think. And I think that we're going to start to wrap it up here. We're going to start to bring in all those energies that we've been sharing with you right now. We're going to start to reap those rewards back in. We're going to send love and healing to you with big hearts like this. And we're going to Send them right down into your heart center. We're going to be grateful for all the things that are coming to us, and we're going to push those all down into your heart center. And we are joyful and abundant every moment of every day of everything. Thank you. We love you. You guys are all special in our hearts.
Appreciate it. Guys, enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We're going to put a card up. Yay.
Yay, go Casey Metaphysical.
Go Casey Metaphysical.
We love you.